Hello, Kalu Kalay. My name is Notepad Anon, and I usually write games for fun. So, what are we doing today? Well, today, obviously, we are going to be engaging in some pretty Cure nonsense, of course, because we are all pretty Cure here, as you all know. We are all Maho Shoujos, cute anime grills, but generally speaking, did anything happen from last time? No, not really. Are you finishing Predicure Desune? No. We're not finishing Predicure Desune. We are very specifically going to finish playsets today, if it kills me. This doesn't seem like there's a lot to do in this. However, if we take a quick glance at the playset creation meant to get done on Wednesday, we need to do the entirety of character creation today. We need to do the nature of the fairies. We need to do the nature of the cures. We need to do the nature of the antagonists. And then finally, we need to do the end goals, and then finally, any major questions we would like asked. I don't know how long this will take, hence I'm doing a Notepad Must Die, but I'm hopefully, I don't think it'll take like 12 hours or something, but it's just a lot of little stuff that needs to get done today. And if it gets done today, awesome. One thing to note is that tomorrow we will most likely have a stream about a very special game that people keep asking me about. So that'll be fun. And I just don't really want to worry about it. For those who don't know, we have all of our problems. Added some artwork. I put, for those curious, I put Akane in there. I thought that was appropriate for Akane. We've got, of course, Hana, our quintessential anime girl. Need to put in some other things in here. We have Hitomi, of course. Yeah, Hitomi, otherwise known as Cure Phoenix. Generally speaking, that's our goal. We've got everyone here, but now we actually need to do character creation. Character creation's a bitch. Not gonna lie. I'm not gonna beat around the bush. It's just going to be time consuming, and that's legitimately all that it is. It is just going to be a time consuming endeavor, and that's half the fun. So, let's get to it. So, generally speaking, when... Who they are, and their... Let's see. After the Pretty Cure have established who they are and their issues, they will assign. See, one thing about this is that I've been actually struggling with how to word attributes. Now, you may be wondering, what do I mean by attributes? Attributes are... Hello, Miro. Hello, Miro, my beloved. Attributes are... Not that. I need to get that updated, though, one of these days. Attributes are these. I genuinely don't know... I don't know what to call these outside of attributes. They feel a little bit incorrect, and I don't know how to word them correctly. I want to say an attribute is the most accurate statement for it. On the other hand, that doesn't feel quite right. So if any of you have any suggestions, one of you now, feel free to ask. Also, thank you very much, Nightwell, for following. Thank you very much, Kisu Kisu. And all the rest of that jazz. Let's just readjust my life here. Oh, goodness. Started a little bit later than usual today. Mostly because things just came up repeatedly, and my sense of time has been very distorted for the past few days. After Pretty Cure establish who they are and their issues, they will assign their attributes. And special abilities. Let's see. Attributes are the... I'll use attributes as for right now. Again, it doesn't feel entirely correct, but feeling entirely correct is already always a meme when it comes to these things. On the music so I can actually hear myself think. Attributes are the how good they are with certain how good they are with certain actions. Having high attribute, let's see, having high attribute, having a each of these fall into actually each attribute falls into a how and when. Actually, no, a when and how. Each attribute falls into a when and how category. Each of which will be assigned. Let's see how good they are in that particular attribute. Let's see. Pretty much, I just want to iterate like, hey, every attribute falls into a when and how. Even though this is a fucking, oh god, that sounds. Attributes are the let's see. Every attribute is broken down into a 3x4 grid. In a 3x4 grid, this is I don't know how to word this. Fuck. I can see how this works. I know exactly what I'm trying to say here, but wording it is not fun. Damn it. Not even drinking yet. This is the worst part. How do I want to word this? It's like, how do we break down these categories? Like, this is effectively like what we're doing and like how we're doing it. So it's like a how and what, but like that doesn't sound right at all. Like, shit. Let's. Every attribute is broken down into a three. Actually, no. Each attribute. We'll be using it. Fuck, this sounds so terrible. I hate everything about this already. God damn it. Because here's the thing. The most basic understanding of what we're going to be doing is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. The most basic understanding of what we're doing is force, magic, cleverness, and art. And then force is, then it's personal, combat, defense. This is when we're using it. This is what we're actually doing in it. What are we actually doing? Hey, I want to lift something heavy. Personal force, because you're not in combat, you're not defending against anything. Personal force. Hey, I want to outsmart the enemy. Clever combat. Oh, I want to endure the insults he's hurling at me. Heart defense. Boom. That's it. Because, like, unless I give it a special name, but what do you word that? Fuck. Okay, so, fuck. God damn it. I can see it. I can see it here. What would you call this? What would you call this, and what would you call this? That's the question. I don't know what I would call this, because this would be this would be shield. This is trick, blast, shield. Clever is smarts, strategy, and tactics. A little bit weird, but. And heart is words, appeal, and will. Words, appeal, and will. Like, what would you describe this? And how would you describe this? What words am I can't call them attribute. Like, oh, well, yeah, use your attributes to determine your attributes. Wow, notepad. Astounding. Interact with the world. Attributes are divided into personal, combat, defense abilities. Determining what to do while the action taking place will divide it into. Let's see. Line 3, 2, and 1. We'll assign 3, 2, and 1 to personal, combat, or defense. Personal, combat, and defense. While assigning 4, 3, 2, and 1 to force, magic, clever, and heart. These determine their overall ability. These determine their after they are assigned add the two, add a, add, add them together to determine the attribute's total amount. So what we would need to do is two, 1, 2. Trick. Shield. Determine the final amount. So yeah, this is legitimately what the basic premise is. So if I have a force of 3, I would assign force of 3, personal 3, action 6. That's all it would be. Assigning 4, 3, 2, 4, 3, 2, 1 to magic art after these out of the attributes total amount. Whenever the pretty cure, and that many die. Let's see. Whenever the pretty cure needs to make a test, we'll take their attribute and roll that many die. Take that. So what we would do is, let's explain. We put a horizontal line right there. We then explain in a table a 3. We do something like this, and then it would be personal combat. I don't like the word combat. That's not the correct word. I don't know what else to call it. Okay, let's see. So we've got all this. Let's see, the pretty cure's ability to defend herself and her friends when a monster attacks, allowing her to or to take back the momentum. Unless I call these something different. If I call them something different, like attributes are just like the full name, but what would you call these? The personal combat and defense. Actions? situations. Ability, like this is your personal ability, combat ability, defense ability, and then an application. So actually, so if we change the nature of this, so Pretty Cure's three abilities are personal, combat, and defense. Each of these create the actions and let's see. Foundation of Pretty Cure's actions and attributes. Foundation of the Pretty Cure's attributes and the actions she will be performing. The highest ability, actually no, it would be the largest ability. The largest ability is what the Pretty Cure is what she excels at. Largest ability is what the Pretty Cure excels at. What allowing her to let's see, her assistance with that. Then we determine her ability, then her abilities in personal, combat, and defense. To change the world will not transform. Regular abilities, her regular talents and skills she's developed. Pretty Cure's ability to fight back against delivering kicks, blasts of energy, or coming up with cunning plans to beat. Save the day, defend herself and her friends. Let's see. Pretty Cure's actions are what she is. What they actually no. Okay, we want to do. So you're using an ability and an action to create an attribute. So an ability plus an action equals an attribute. That seems reasonable, right? Sup? Hello. This makes sense, or am I going insane? Am I just losing my mind? So if I say, hey, you have an ability, and you tie an ability, and add an ability and an action together to get an attribute. This makes sense, right? This is an understandable, logical A, B, and C. I feel like it isn't. But on the other hand, I feel like it is. But I'm also an idiot. Yeah, that. Okay, so let's see. Okay, now Pretty Cure's action. The Pretty Cure's actions. Pretty Cure's actions are what they are using to perform. Using to let's see. The most impressive action is what the Pretty Cure relies on most of the time, while the weakest action is one she will need help with, or ignores in favors of others. Yeah, or ignores. Yeah, this is kind of like, yeah, this is something she needs help with, or she's ignoring it. Like, there's a purposeful, like, reason she is like, I do not want to use, like, I don't want to use force because I'm not a very strong person. Like, I am literally not actually tough. I am very frail. I need severe amount of help to do things. So, force. Seismic punch, delivering a seismic punch. Let's see, the Pretty Cure's mystical. Being in tune with her powers. Shield from blast. The Pretty Cures. And rational, cunning and rational thinking. From, let's see, from scoring high on a test, to or figuring out the general's disastrous weakness, and heart. Empathy and it's tough, you know, and allowing her to persevere when it gets tough. Yeah, it's empathy. Yes, having the empathy is a superpower. Never forget that, everyone, especially in Pretty Cure. Let's see, we had an image right there. Hello, ping, ping, ping. Who's pinging me again? Let's see. So let's see. So we want to do. We gotta go back up here. So when creating, we'll assign a 3, 2, and a 1 to their abilities of personal, combat, and defense. Personal, combat, and defense. Then they will assign a 4, 3, 2, and 1. And 1 to their actions of force, magic, clever, art. I'll have to reassign. I'll have to shift these around. After determining their abilities and actions, they will add them together to form their attribute. Let's see. We'll add them together to form their attributes, which will a test occurs. There we go. Nice and easy. We explained it out a little bit more, give them a little bit more to work with. Put a line like, hey, here's 3 abilities. Personal, combat, defense. We put an image right there. Here's your 4 actions. Force, magic, clever, heart. Boom, boom, boom. Actually, in total, there are 12 attributes, each representing a mixture of an action, and actually of an ability and action. Each of them representing a mixture of an ability and action and so it needs to make a test. They will consult. Let's see. They will the Pretty Cure determines their attributes by adding an ability and action together. And we'll put a footnote. If personal is 3 and magic is 3, then trick would be 6. And let's see, Pretty Cure determine their attributes by adding an ability and action together. During a test, they will have 1 attribute. They will take the number of die equal to their attribute and roll. Let's see. As the Pretty Cure grows stronger. They will develop their attribute. Let's see. As the Pretty Cure grows stronger, they will develop their attributes, representing a never directly increasing either. Let's see, pretty clear. They will develop their attributes. Representing their growth as people and pretty here. Yep. So now we do this. Put a little footnote here because God loves footnotes. As the pretty cure grows stronger, let's see, they will grow. So develop these attributes to reflect changes in their personalities and abilities. We do this, and then we're going to do I think we're going to do 3, 4 4x4s to explain them all. What we're going to do is we're going to do we're going to reduce this down, we're going to reduce this down. We do 1, 2, 3. That should be everything. So we want to do action, fight, block, trick, blast, shield, smart strategy, tactics, smarts, strategy, strategery, tactics. No, this one. Because this wouldn't be here because we need words, appeal, and will. Words, appeal, will. Then we get rid of this, and then it would fit perfectly. Boom. Bob's boobs, the musical fruit. The more you squeeze, the more. No, bad Bobby. Bad Bobby. We can't be doing that. We're a Christian Minecraft server. Thank you very much. Or playing sports. Resilient. There we go. Without getting knocked back. Effectively, the best way to think about it is you're rolling action if you want to lift something up. You're rolling fight if you want to punch something. You're rolling block if you don't want to get punched in the face. Like, oh no, there's a giant monster trying to hurt me. I am going to block his attack. Okay, trick. Mm. Um. Mm. With Maho magic, everybody. Maho Shoujo, as they say. Vosh X horse. My issue with the entire Vosh thing wasn't the horse. What kind of horse pictures, artificial dicks you personal business. Other image were the concerning ones. They were all pretty concerning. The fact that they were all... The thing with the Vosh situation is that it wasn't just the fact that it was that. No. It was the fact that it was on his desktop next to his taxes. Like, that wasn't... This wasn't like some private, to me anyway, which was weird. This was not some, like, Vosh's thing was not some, like, private goon folder that no one was ever supposed to see, labeled homework six layers deep. No. This was things he had saved relatively recently, and he has not organized. The horrifying reality is that there is more. There is more images. That was the recent stuff. That's the weird thing. I know the part is that's strange is that there's more. There's probably a massive folder of gigabytes upon gigabytes of the stuff. And and people are defending him. That's the weird part. It's like, dude, what? What? You're doing this right? No, stop that. Stop that right now. With the whole... Yeah, the CPU is fine because child slave mines the cobalt for your PC. Yeah, do you think they want to do that? That's the problem, Vosh. No child slave wants to mine for cobalt. That's the thing. That's the horrifying reality of the modern world. That isn't justification. That's like, that's like, that would be like if I said like, yeah, well, because this, because there's a murderer, because there's a war going on, I am completely justified in murdering people. It's like the same. No. Not at all. Mm. 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 Let's see. Academic ability and natural skill in the classroom. Mm. 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 And one decisive blow. Let's see. Mm. 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 Oh, okay. This is important. Give me 1 second. I gotta get this right. let's do this. Let's do this right. Where's it? Where's a good one? Where's the correct one? Give me a good fucking Maho Shoujo transformation sequence. I know. There we go. Yes, hello Maho Shoujo Manly. What was the exact word that Manly gave me when I mind you I sent him this, and the exact phrase he gave me uh was, it took me a while to process. What's happening here? This looks like an explosion on the mac and cheese factory. I don't know. It's painful to look at. Yeah. It's very from the man himself. This is a high quality tiger. On the other hand, there's an explosion of the mac and cheese factory. Yeah, no, it's yes, say hello to Maho Shoujo Manly. Yeah, he's a beautiful creature. Now, originally, I when he said that, I was thinking about introducing him as Maho Shoujo Mac and Cheese, but I decided against it because Maho Shoujo Manly is far funnier. Words. Way with words, whether it's persuading others to help her out. Or just singing really well. Of Peel. Okay, so we have Ascertain. So Precure Fantasy Star. Let's add Precure Fantasy Stars. And then let's see, Hana, Hitomi, and Akane's. Abilities. Fantasy stars take time to write down their abilities, actions, and attributes. We want to do Hana. So let's see, Hana. Thanks. Ana has 3 personal, 2 combat, 1 defense. Adding 1 force, 2 magic, 4 clever, 3 heart, and 3 heart. And 3 heart. Hitomi has 2 personal, 3 combat, and 1 defense. Adding 4 force, 1 magic. Actually, no, it'd be 2 magic, 1 clever, and 3 heart. Finally, Akane has 2 personal, 1 combat, and 3 defense. With her 3 force, 1 magic, 2 clever, 3 clever. Actually, no, with her. Actually, here's what we can do. We can add an image right there. We want to... Let's shrink this down. What we need to do is we need to add a row below, add a row below, add a row below, add a row below, add a row below. Then we do table properties, put everything in the middle, do 0.75. Now this is where things get a little bit complicated. So we need to do this, get rid of all. That's the wrong thing. We need to do this. We need to do this. Put it up to 0.5. U2. Yep. What we're going to do is we're going to go 1, 2, break it down, shrink it down, shrink it down. One, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3. Try to make this as small as possible. Don't have much room to really work. Okay. So we this. Ooh, nope, nope, nope. Take, select this. No, god fucking damn it. Select this. Everything at the bottom must go. Alright, so we want to do... if we want to, let's do... Actually, I know how we... So we want to do... We want to do this. We put you right there. We want to do insert 3... Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to do this. We're going to insert table 2. This is very convoluted to do this correctly, but we're going to do that. Put you at 1. Put you above. Cells together here. We don't need any. And this would be Hana 3. Oh. 2. That lets us select everything here. Do 1, 2, 1, 2. Select everything here. Up. So what we can do is we can unmerge the cells. We select everything in the cells. We center this. We center you. We center you. We center you. And then we can span this out just a smidge. Let's take all of you. Ooh. I want to take all of you, and what is your... We put you at 0.7, you do fill up everything. If we do 0.7, fill up everything, we at 0.7. Fill up everything nicely. And then we... Table autism over heaven. It is... We put you like this and put 5 just so we... Oh. Actually, you know what? Here's what we're going to do. We'll make this ourselves. Why are we making this real easy for ourselves? Because we can. I just want to get that corner out. And it's going to give us a little bit more room to play with. Not a lot of room, but a little bit of room. And sometimes that's all you got to work with. It's just a little bit of room. Sometimes that's all you really actually need, is just a smidge of room, and then everything looks fine. So a little bit small, but I'm okay with things being a little small if it gets it across easier. What we can actually do to give myself a little bit more room, do that. This is a little bit harder to read, but I just kind of want to give an idea what all the characters are going to look like. These are, again, these are supposed to be our very simple sample characters. I'm okay with them not being perfect. So Hannah has 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, and if we do, we can actually bump these up again because we have a little bit more room to work with. We can make these a little bit easier. Oh, that button. Yep, make it a little bit easier to read. And then you have 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 3. Some basic math. 4, 3, 2. 4, 3, 2. So you have 5, 4, 3. Cleverness would be 7, 6, 5. Art, on the other hand, would be 6, 5, 4. That leads us to Hitomi. Hitomi's entire thing is Hitomi has 2, 3, 1. But her thing is 4, 2, 1, 3. So personal is, so she has a 6, 7, 5. She's not actually very good at defending herself, but that's not her modus operandi. She is arguably the best to just taking a punch, though. Her magic is not very good, but it is not terrible. Her cleverness is her worst by a country mile. There is no such thing as tactics in this girl's mind, because she is a very silly person. She is. And then finally we have Akane. There aren't many different kinds. Akane is 213. 213. And she is 3124. Probably gonna have to come up with a better word for action. It's a very old webcomic mod. The main character was tentacle monster. Didn't want to be forcibly bred with humans because 1, it was Salt, 2, he wasn't in sex with animals. Ultimately being attacked by magical girl style characters going about his life. He's never defeat them, try to move off and get arrested by the police. Good old Adamu. It's been a while. Let's see. Trick last. She is not very good at actually using magic at all. That's the joke with Akane. She is the quintessential bad magical girl. Otherwise known as she doesn't use magic, she just punches people really hard. Even though her best way of actually dealing with people is using the power of love and friendship. Because that's how she's supposed to do things. She uses the power of love. If you just like, please stop fighting, I don't want to fight you. Everyone's like, oh, please, I don't want to fight you, you're scary. I'm like, no. Mm. 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 Anything, not or thinking anything further than can I hit it? Finally, Akane, finally, Akane, rather than fight her, even if she's not very accomplished in the magic part of being a magical girl. Mm. 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 And now move on to their signature. Let's see, and now move on to their signature techniques. Let's see. Congratulations, we've successfully understood how each of these work. Cure Fantasy Star. Now we move. Here we go. Okay, so after determining their attributes, the Pretty Cure we'll need to write in two of their signature techniques. Let's write in two signature techniques. A signature technique is let's see. The signature technique is a number of special powers and abilities that the Pretty Cure has developed. Gain through their transformation. Gain through their transformation. Usually preceded by announcing their announcing their intention. The Pretty Cure may use these special these signature techniques. Turn the tides in their favor more. Keep their allies safe. Each technique is broken down into bug. I wrote this down actually. I'm going to open this up because last night I went on a little bit of a I decided to do some things. Let me find it real fast. Last night I went on a magic adventure, otherwise known as I made the character sheet for this game, by the way. I know this may come out as a surprise to many people, knowing that I am notorious for never ever working on a character sheet. However, I did. Nope, that's definitely there's a specific thing I need to do. Is it? There we go. There. There's a very specific thing you have to do with Affinity. So here's our character sheet. Actually, we'll do signature powers. Here's everything that you need to know. Our motto. We've got our character accessories. Here's Hannah. Hannah this is how she operates. This is her abilities. She has these two abilities. She's Hero Wing and Flying Heart. She is Cure Griffin, if you do not know. Of course, we have all her abilities, and of course, Grandma Izanami and Griffith, the little white griffin that speaks highly of themselves. I did not plan on. I did not initially plan on Griffith, the griffin, showing up, but Griffith is here. I just wrote in a name that I think, like, oh, Pretty Cure would definitely call a little griffin Griffith. And then it did not dawn on me. It did not dawn on me that it was, oh, it's Griffith, until far too late. But it is very funny. Sorry, everyone. Pretty Cure Phantasy Star was always secretly a Berserk reference. Yes, Pretty Cure. There we go. Yeah, Pretty Cure versus the Eclipse will happen soon, I swear. Oh, yeah, Pretty Cure versus the Eclipse is going to be a very fascinating season. However, Cure Guts and Cure Guts and Cure Casca. Yeah, this isn't really going to go well for anyone. Oh man, Guts, what are you going to turn into? Cure Berserk. Like, I see. Honestly, just turning anything into a Pretty Cure season does make it infinitely funnier. Have no fear, everyone. It's Pretty Cure Fist of the North Star. Everyone does look like Hokuto no Ken characters, and you will like it. Yo, a shock at the beginning of every episode. Just gotta make sure the people know that we are taking Pretty Cure very seriously. Each technique, actually, signature powers. Oh, let's see. After determining their attributes, Pretty Cure will need to write down 2 signature powers. A signature power Signature powers, a number of special special techniques that the Pretty Cure has developed or gained through their transformation, usually preceded by announcing their intention. The Pretty Cure may use these special signature powers during combat, turn the tides in their favor, keep their allies safe. Well, each power is defined. By a type, value, description, and the let's see, and the description. The type a power's type is the attribute it is associated with. Power type is the attribute it is associated with, defining not only what the power is attempting to do, but also what it can, also what the let's see, the value of a power is how strong it is. Representing how much momentum will be how much momentum will be gained by landing the power, by hitting the enemy with the power. Let's see, hitting the enemy with the power, as well as how much how the power looks and sounds. Don't forget to write in the catchphrase when using it as well. That's half of where the power is. That's half of where the power is. Each of the powers will have a box at the end called use. At the start of every combat, these are not marked. These are not marked, and the power cannot be used until it is. Whenever the Pretty Cure pass certain instances of let's see what it is. They'll mark it off. if the monster is purified, before the end, before the power can be used, it does not erase the use mark. Don't hold on to powers. Use powers soon. Use powers right away. Use right away, or they might go away, or they might not be able to use them. See, not signature. And to put here, use signature powers. Powers type is Each pretty cure will begin with one signature power with a value of 2. This is their they will gain more powers over time. They'll gain more powers over time and develop their existing ones further with time. And let's see, they will gain more powers over time and develop their existing ones to be even more powerful. In addition to this, into their starting signature power, they have a special power. They have a special signature power called a finisher. Finishers do not have a type. Instead replacing it with finisher. Its value is always 10. An extremely powerful ability. Extremely powerful. Powerful. Give me a good powerful. However, there is a catch. When a finisher is used in combat, it cannot be used again. It cannot be used again until it cannot be used again. It cannot be used. Cannot be used again until the next episode. We'll put a footnote in there. Cannot be used again until the next episode. Footnote. The multi-part combat cliffhangers. When a finisher is used, cannot be used again until the next episode. When a finisher is used in combat. But when a monster is below. Let me use their finisher to purify the monster entirely. Finishers can I could probably change the nature of finishers to make them a little bit more to understand. Let's see. When Precure has beaten the monster back into its critical state, they may use their finisher to purify the monster entirely. Actually, cannot be marked used in certain circumstances, except in certain circumstances, and when a finisher is used in combat, cannot be used again until the next episode. Cannot be used until the next episode. But when a Precure has beaten a monster back into its critical state, they may use their finisher to purify the monster entirely. We put a then we're going to add in Phantasy Star. Write in both all of their super cool techniques. Let's see. Let's see. Each of them decided to create the same finishing power. Hero wing. Hero wing. Aiming there. Pretty sword, and purifying the monster in one fell swoop. Actually, is we're going to insert. We're going to do table 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Name, type, value, description, use. Hane opts to go first, riding in. Let's see, allowing them to follow up. So we that would be thing. Calming voice. Have an 8. Google Fonts. Because I have literally a font that I use for everything, which is called Ink Free. I love Ink Free. Ink Free gets a lot of work on caveat, I guess. There we go. Siren Song. Straight to the monster's face. This we this where he kicks straight to the head. Yep, that is effectively how you make signature powers. Yep. Saving the hearts of all in one fell swoop. Hero. Oh, not you. Na 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 na. Do 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 do. So we've established all our basic character. Literally, that is all you have. That is how you make a character. It is that fucking easy. Feels like we wrote a lot, but we really didn't, because there's not actually that much to write. Finishing touches. Like, that's the funny thing. There isn't actually that much to talk about here because that is how characters are made. They're very simple. After determining... actually. Every PL should take a moment and the detailed drawings, crude sketches. Drawing them. And because it's pretty fun to sketch, like that's really it. here's the detailed section. Oh goodness. Hello, thank you very much, GM Lena, for following. Thank you very much, Kissu. God, we're making progress. We have successfully finished character creation, everyone. Congratulations. We've done it. We've done the hard part. Now to do the rest of the part. See, this is the entertaining part. This is the really exciting. Ooh. That's not how my back is supposed to sound. This is really fun. Ooh, let me just snap my entire existence back and forth a few times as it does. Because while I may be making an anime game about little girls fighting the power of evil, I am still a broken old man. I know this may come as a surprise to many of you, but I am in fact a broken man falling apart at the seams. It is very painful. Going to put in 2 notes right here. We're going to do alternate rules, which is going to be fast play. The rules as written here assume the pretty cure. No, the pretty actually the rules written here give the PL a bit of leeway in determining see ya. May give up the maximum of 4 signature powers. According to the signature power straight away. Yeah. Just right off the bat. The simplicity of character. Generally speaking, pretty cure are not defined by how hard they hit, not how hard they hit or how charismatic or the numbers on their sheet. Ultimately pretty cure is about the people, heroes and their action. Characters are fairly simple overall. With a lot of room for growth and acquiring special tools to assist them along the way. This game is being designed for a younger audience, after all. It's like, yeah, you know, like that's kind of the thing, is like, I'm designing this purposefully for younger audiences. Like, this is a game for children at the end of the day. So yeah, characters aren't very complex. Overall, the hardest thing you need to do is add the absolute most difficult thing you need to do is add 4+3. That is the most difficult aspect of this game, in truth, when it comes to creating a character. Can you add 4+3? If the answer is no, then you're probably 3, and you shouldn't be playing this game. On the other hand, if you can count up to 7, congratulations, you understand how to play this game already. You know how to make a character pretty easy. This isn't me bashing anyone. This is literally me just saying, like, this is just how it is, and this is the entire reason I'm doing it this way. Let's see. We want to do. We do a wonderful life. Actually, no. We cure recruitment. Actually, finishing touches. Actually, we can cut the finishing touches there. We just do, after determining all of this, you get this. Then we do... Fairy friends. Fairy friends. Yay! Fairies! We all love fairies. Ooh. Give me one moment. Alright, time for some more Maho Shoujo nonsense. Because the real magical girl were the friends we made along the way. So let's see if anyone's paying attention. Should I go with the left funny drink or the right funny drink? See, this is the best part. And see, I also need to check something because someone actually I need to check something very dangerous out because every now and again I get really scared someone's actually posting me in the funny place. Oh no. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. The usual assortment. Oh no. See, I have okay, good. I've had something I've realized something. Here, I'll just roll. Very quiet tonight. Oh, very quiet tonight as usual. I've realized that people have been posting me in the aspiring VTubers general on VT for some reason. When they realize that I am not aspiring to be anything, I am aspiring to rot in my own, because that is what I am. So let's do fairy friends. Nature of cures. One important. Let's see. No. While the cures have been created and their abilities. It's time to decide in important question. What is a pretty cure? The answer is usually simple. The answer is usually simple. A warrior of love and justice. But the process of getting there can be a bit complicated. Get complicated and interesting. This is usually due to the fairies. Every pretty cure across all time and space has a every pretty cure have a all pretty cure across all time and space. All pretty cure across all time and space have a fairy companion. Fairies are the overtly magical beings who assist the pretty cure as advisors as well as the source of their magical powers. Without the fairies, they're just regular girls. However, the fairies can rarely use the power of a pretty cure by themselves. Like the pretty cure themselves. They are stronger when bonded with with another person. They are stronger than when bonded with another person of pure heart. Bonded with another person of pure heart. If the PL know what the nature of the fairies, PL know what the nature of the fairies are, and they are, let's see, if PL know what the nature of the fairies are, and in turn, turn the nature of the pretty cure themselves, then they, right, they will, they're free to roll in the following. They are free to roll in the following chart. Yeah, so it's kind of the idea, like, as a pretty cure, we already know that you are a warrior of love and justice. Easy enough to understand. You are a warrior of love and justice, and everything is objective good, objective evil. We already know that. The thing is here, though, is why is this the case? What are you in actuality? You know, like, why are you the way you are? So we want to do Okay, so we want to do, what are fairies? Well, magical assistants. They are literally there as here to help you because they are magical assistants. Fairies are otherworld residents. They are just from the other world. There's nothing special about them. They're just magical people from another world who can bond with you to give you powers. Embodiments of good. They are literally just the embodiment of good. Whatever it is, they're just good people. They're good little spirits who want to help you out. They have no magical nature beyond the fact that they are just good people who are good. They're more connected to the world a little bit. They're more like spiritual. They're more like spirit guides. Let's go to pre-cure. Let's just select a random pre-cure. Let's do happiness charge. Happiness charge is fucking weird. Everyone likes this one. So, let's do happiness charge pre-cure. We've lost the fucking plot of our lives. Give me the fucking show me the fucking fairy. Yes, always a Fortissimo reference. I want to. Okay, let's. Yeah, maybe not happiness charred. Let's look at hug precure. We all like hug precure. Hug precure is. Let's see. We want to do Warriors of Light. How do we? Not Hug, because Hug is fucking weird. Star Twinkle. Tell me more about Star Twinkle. Let's see. Pure Star Color Pen. Full of imagination. Nocturnal intuition. Astronaut. Healin' Good Pretty Cure. What's up, Healin' Good Pretty Cure? Wrong people, right place. Let's see. Weird, good, mystical, obtuse, whimsical, and okay, easy enough to understand. So, what are the fairies like? The fairies are valiant defenders. And all we do is because we resonated with the fairies, and they're mystical. You know, magic is very mystical, very, very strange. Let's see. So, we go on to we're going to do tutu. Technically, we need 3 notes here. because the first note is all ages play. Director PC fairies. Let's see. Use fairy is a director character. Let's see. Use the fairy as a director character, which allows them to more directly influence the pretty cure. If they get lost, or yeah. Generally speaking, hey, sometimes kids get distracted or lost and they don't understand what's going on. So yeah. Three fairy heroes. Woodendale, one princess. What would be a good princess name, everyone? What's a good name for a pretty princess? We need a pretty princess girl. What would be a good name for a pretty princess girl? Let's ask the server. Here, I need a good name for a princess in a children's cartoon. I need a good name for a princess. No, we're not gonna ask the server. They'll tell me like chlamydia or something. No, that's going to be nope, that's too close to Celestia. There you go. During the let's see, Griffith Fawn and Griffith Phoenix Siren Cyrus. Let's see, Griffith Fawn and Cyrus. Oh yeah, Princess Knights, this legendary Fantasy Star Precure. Princess Knights, to save the kingdom. Yeah, boom, easy. We've established more than we ever need. Then we need to actually go to. The power of evil. Evil is a corrupting force of nature. Evil is a corrupting force of nature. It's actually, ask, because this wouldn't be Cure recruitment anymore. This would actually the power of evil. There we go. Let's see. Evil is a corrupting force of nature. It worms its way into the hearts of the desperate let's see, corrupting force of nature. Worms its way into the hearts of the desperate, miserable, and scared to play upon the worst fears. Evil is bad. But wherever good is, evil is attempting to snuff it out. Wherever good is, evil is attempting to snuff it out. When the Pretty Cure are the natural emissaries and vanguard and defenders of good, nature of justice, heroics, and love that keeps the hearts of humanity and that uplifts the hearts of humans everywhere. However, they are opposed by a malicious group that uses the intoxicating power of evil. To wreak havoc upon the world, and perform their ultimate goal, and perform their ultimate quite evil goal. Always remember, it's quite evil. No, I like it worms its way. It's kind of like, yeah, it's like, ew, like, evil is disgusting. It's bad. We don't like evil. Evil is something none of us like. We don't enjoy dealing with it because it's evil. The antagonists are actually where good is the constant but distant force of nature. Evil takes a more direct role in spreading its malign influence. The antagonist group actively employs Mm, mm, mm. Let's save themselves. You know, it's kind of like, yeah, they're fucking, you're like, it is a syndicate of evil. Okay, each, we want, oh, didn't mean to hit that. We want to do each, actually, the antagonist group. The antagonist group is a larger organization dedicated to fulfilling. See, the antagonist group is a larger organization dedicated to spreading the will of evil. Spreading the will of evil by working toward their ultimate goal. Can be withering the hearts of humans, destroying the concept of love, or any number of terrible outcomes, or any number of terrible outcomes for the world. However, they at the helm of this organization. The helm of this organization is the leader. The grand and imposing, charismatic force of nature that that keeps all others in line. Rarely will they make an appearance. Lackeys to do the dirty, preferring to send their lackeys to do the dirty work. However, when the pretty cure have for powerful the fate of the world. The wait and plot. Generals form the cadre. Let's see. Generals form the cadre below the leader. They are the main. They are the active force of. Let's see. They are the active force of leadership within the ranks of the. One will venture to Earth every episode. One will venture to Earth every episode and begin their plot to or advance their ambitions. They are direct foils. They are direct foils to the Pretty Cure in a way. They are direct foils to the Pretty Cure in a way. Taking the worst aspects of the Pretty Cure, or what they oppose, and or what they oppose, and magnifying and magnifying and magnifying it. If a pretty cure is a well-read and diligent individual, a general maybe violent way out of problems. Below, generals create monsters. Generals create monsters. These creatures embody the goals of the organization, as well as what they are attempting to force on the world. Should they? Each monster, when a general creates a monster, are minions. Of course, the bottom of the totem pole are minions. These creatures. Let's see. These creatures are used by the organization as cannon fodder, throwing themselves at the pretty cure to seemingly endless in number, and devoted loyalty. Yeah, they are seemingly endless in number. So the humbly organized leader, generals, Who's pinging me? Who's pinging me? Who's pinging me? Oh no. Varg, what are you doing? Varg, you were cool. Now you're a Fed. Now we all have to make fun of you for being a Fed. Damn it, Varg. You were the one. You were the chosen one, Varg. You betrayed us. Now you're lame and believe in the federal government. Admittedly, Varg just uses the federal government to actually exist as a real human being. It's actually quite impressive. I just need to, anytime someone says it's not a fetish, I'm immediately thinking, like, yeah, that's totally a fetish that you just sent me. Like, you are posting fetish material in my timeline, and this is something that I have to deal with. Okay, so what are we doing here? Actually. Let's see. Roll on the following charts. When in doubt, roll on the fucking charts. So, we're going to have. Let's see, the evil. Let's see, invade, destroy. Invade, destroy, manipulate. Steal. Let's see, invade something, we're going to destroy something, we're going to manipulate something, we're going to steal something, we're going to, empower something, I guess conquer would be one. It's a little bit different, like we're conquering something, to destroy the world, destroy the Precure, destroy the Precure. Become all powerful. Let's see. Destroy the world. Destroy the Precure. Become all powerful. Empower the leader. Why? To enjoy it, because they just want to. Why are you doing all these horrible things? Because it's funny. Let's see. The evil army is attempting to destroy something to destroy the world. What's the evil army trying to do? The evil army is trying to destroy the world. All right. The evil kingdom is trying to manipulate something to empower their leader. Like is and again, we've already established the focus up here, so it's kind of one of those things like, what's the situation going on up here? What's actually going on? That's the thing you kind of got to think about. Like, what's actually going on? Like, okay, we've kind of like, what's the focus of this? You know, what's the focus? Well, the focus is a sacred location, and we need to save it from a wicked lord. And then we go all the way down here to the evil organization. You know, it's like, okay, well, we have a wicked lord. I mean, like, well, what's his... We're trying to save a location from a wicked lord. What does that mean? Well, he's part of the evil gang who wants to invade it to rule the world. Well, okay, we're trying to save it from this guy. Oh, we're trying to save it from this guy who wants to destroy the, you know, who wants to rule the world by using the thing to do the thing. All right, cool. We know what his goals are roughly. Again, these are ideas. I feel like I could change the gang to something else. Let's see. Villain organization. Standard evil villain squad. Actually, evil legion. Legion sounds a lot evil. Empire sounds a lot worse. Syndicate, cartel. Do we have anything? The Evil Council. Yeah, that sounds better. Cartel versus Syndicate sounds a little bit different. Yeah, it's an evil cartel. Like, they're clearly doing something a little bit different than, like, a... Cartel sounds less organized than the Syndicate. Let's see, is going to... Okay, actually, no, let's do corrupted. We want to do corrupted hero. Let's do, let's see, who is actually the main villain? Tell me the main villain of main Actually, we can put in... what is he? Just an actual fucking demon. That's all he what is he? An actual demon. Yeah, demon. Heartcatch Precure. How do you describe? I want to know, how do they describe Dune? It's just like, yeah, this Dune. That's all he is. That's all he wants to do is King Doom, who is evil. What does King Dune want to do? Destroy evil. Why? Because he wants to. Because I can. All right. Spare. Tropical Rouge. What's Tropical Rouge all about? Villains, leaders, butler. Witch of Delays. Okay, come on, give me something. Give me something to work with here. Soaring Sky, pretty cure. Leaders, Empress Utterg. Yeah, just a fucking evil person. Scientist, malevolent dictator, force of nature, just a horrible person. What's your problem? I'm just a horrible human being. What's your I am just a bad person. My karma is negative. I am bad. Like, oh, I understand. Group of misfits. Perfectly crafted villains. Monsters, aberrations, group of misfits, the monsters. Archdemon. What would be some good? Smile Precure. Tell me more, Smile Precure. What do we do? What's the main villains like? Bad End Kingdom. They use... Tell me more about, not Heartcatch, because we already know Heartcatch. Tell me more, sweet. I need to know about Minor Land with noise. Mephisto into the melody of sorrow. Yeah, they create negatones. Yeah, what are they? Magical monsters. That's all we need to know. So, let's roll. What are evil organization like? Well, our leader is obviously just a horrible person. Our generals are composed of the desperate and miserable, and of course, we just fight giant evil creations. What are we actually fighting? Just giant evil things. Aw, oh, man, how does this work? We don't know. They are giant evil monsters. Oh no, look everyone, it's a giant evil knight that wants to break our faces open. Uh-oh, that's bad. A force of nature with desperate and miserable villains uses demons to kill people who are evil. Alright, that's pretty awful. I wonder what that's all about. A corrupted hero uses a group of misfits to summon magical monsters. Alright. Boom. This is why we make these charts, everyone. Also, if any of you have been typing, I have seen none of it. It's like none of you have been typing. I just want to make sure I'm not ignoring anyone, I promise. Twitch has not loaded anything. I don't know if it has been I have been talking. I don't know. I've legitimately seen none of it. Okay, so why do people put chat dead? No, okay, no, we're good. It is what it is. We're back. I'm just like, Okay, now it's just shit posting. You can't just shit post now. You're shit posting in my lovely server. What do you let's see, we put in a nice little thing there, and then we go all the way down. We don't need to do the end goal for each group. That works pretty well. Let's do throughout create let's see, through if I can fucking throughout come up with many different characters, situations, problems that the season will have. However, the most important question still need to be answered. Each PL will propose a question propose a question they want to be answered. They want to be answered throughout the season. They'll propose a question they want to be answered throughout the season. Throughout the season, each of the the Black Knight. Oh no. I will clown pose until we are no longer clowns. We're all clowns here. It's clown o'clock. God gives his silliest battles to his funniest clowns. Unfortunately, I'm not even funny. Oh, Lord. Confident. And tag. The Black Knight. The Black Knight. The primary antagonist, the Black Knight. He heads the he heads the Dark Bad Kingdom. He heads the Dark Bad Kingdom's armies. Armies as they invaded the fan. You know he wants. Now he wants. Oh, he wants his princess back by any means necessary. Now he wants his princess back. Let's see. Using the negative feeling in the hearts of people to summon a dark legionnaire, hoping to draw out the Precure to find the princess. Oh no! What's this person doing? He's being evil. Aw, man. What's the villain like? He's just a dick. Like, there's no higher thought that goes into it. He's just an asshole. Each of the questions should be about aspects of playset that has been established, or Mm. 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 Yeah, literally just ask a bunch of questions. Like, what do you want actually answered? Because asking questions is fun, and that's a situation that the GM now has. You know, it's kind of the director has a little bit more influence, saying, "All right, you guys, this is what you're kind of looking for. I know what you actually like. I know what you want. You know." Mm, 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 mm. Mm, let's think. Mm, 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 mm. Will Kana ever be able to shake her scary reputation? Mm. Will my parents ever visit me? Will my parents ever visit me? Visit Hana? You know, me? Mm. 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 Where's Princess Avalon actually staying? Oh goodness. You monster, you shot Maho Shoujo Manly-kun. Why'd you shoot poor Maho Shoujo Manly-kun? What did he ever do to you, Spartan? He just was in his magical girl outfit. Song and everything. Goodness. Drawing a fucking gun on my poor... Drawing a gun on my poor boy here. Jeez. Jeez Louise. Oh no. I'm gonna check this real fast. Nope, that's just porn. Porn. mm. 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 Director looks at Tommy's last question, thinks about it for a moment. How old is Princess Avalon anyway? Where will she stay? You quickly jot down a few notes. Maybe these middle schoolers will need to manage their foreign exchange elementary schooler friend. Hey, here's my, like, congratulations, here's Princess Avalon. No one's really established how old she is. We just know we want to save a princess. And hey, this princess is also like 6. Congratulations, we're gonna save a pretty little princess who is literally 6 years old, and we need to keep her safe from the literal Black Knight of evil who wants to destroy the world. Yeah, what is he? Oh, comically evil. I understand. Alright, so, congratulations, squad. We did it. Through a little bit of gutso and work, we managed to get done with every single one of these. That's Nutino. Nutino! Hello, Nutino. Yep, we managed to finish with how to make a playset. It took 20 pages, and for context's sake, we are currently at 10,000 words. We are at 10,000 words, and we have yet to even hit, we have yet to hit combat. This is important to note, because we are done with all of this. I just kind of want to give you an idea of how actually fast this is. Like, we're making really good progress. We will be able to finish these things relatively quickly. Generally speaking, probably next week we will hammer out narrative and combat scenes. That's kind of the main goal there. If we don't finish combat scenes after the narrative scene section, we will probably immediately transition into that and just hammer out a bunch of other things. Like, this is pretty easy, all things considering, and there's a chance that the director's guide is just going to be, like, spread out through this. That's kind of the nature of things. We're making really good progress, by the way, on this. Way better progress than I hoped. We will be able to finish this by next week, easy. Well, and next week this time we'll be done with this. Now we get to do the really sad thing. So, 10,000 words. Yeah, we've got our 10,000 words. Now, let's do some math. I want to do give me a calculator. Now, 10,000 words. That's 10,000. Now, what's 10,000 divided by 70? That's a lot, right? Well, what's 70 divided by 10,000, though? Okay, so my current price metric is I have made less than a cent per word. We're doing really good. My Zimbabwean dirt farmer wages are doing really well for themselves, as you can tell. Yeah. There's a reason I need to bump my prices up, by the way. it's not looking. The note economy is in note shambles, as one might think. One might say. But all right, I'm gonna call it there. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your time. Godspeed, good luck. I will see you all most likely. That's a damn shit. He's a patron. Like, that's a big thing. He is a patron. So he did get a 50% discount, which is fine. He's been a pretty loyal patron. I can respect that a lot. 7 pennies per 10 words. Yeah, we're gaming, and I could see we probably, my guess would be about hitting about 15. Actually, no, let's be honest with ourselves. We'll probably hit about 20, 22 maybe with everything. But yes, thank you all for watching. Godspeed, good luck. Have a wonderful rest of your night. And I will see you all probably tomorrow, because we have to go over something very special tomorrow. And I'm gonna be reading it all tonight, because we have to go over a very special game tomorrow that I've been told about. Now, you may have heard of this little special game that I don't know about you guys, but I think we should really go over Daggerheart. It's get ready. Yeah, get ready for a very special event where we talk about Daggerheart tomorrow. It's going to be a lot of fun. Godspeed. Good luck.